welcome everyone to the 4.3 stream. Let's hope that it's going to be a good one. I'm most certainly looking forward to these new changes that are coming with 4.3. And let's see how that goes. I mean, we haven't touched it today, so it's going to be a ride. Let's hope that it's going to be an enjoyable ride. That is.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Right. Okay. That was different. Okay, must have been just an animation that it sort of popped like a bubble or something. Anyway, we have 160 resin. And we still need to clear the floor 12 of the abyss. So we'll start with the usual dailies. We're not talking to people just yet. So yeah, let's get cracking. You know what, Zhongli?
We may leave at any time.
Just gonna start with the dailies for now.
Work time! Time to work! Closing descent! Use for slacking!
Shower me with praise!
Flash thrust!
Bullet splash!
Oh, you missed.
Stand with me!
This is bad! My duty! At an end!
Don't mind that. Let's see if we get any viewers. Welcome to the stream.
Bullet splash! Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! Wind, hear me! Lightning, terrify!
Silence!
Alrighty, we done. Psychopath fishing method. Yeah. Let's go. Fish like a psychopath. Pop a comment there if you are also enjoying the new update. I mean, I'm only just starting with it, so I don't really know what's in there for me. But let's see. Also, I have these to
There was a
complete.
glorious kingdom.
Okay, we're gonna skip that. Okay, so we can cook to get the weekly bonus. Let's cook something. Actually want this meal. Don't have enough wait. Okay. What else can we make? This looks awfully awful. Like, it looks awful. But it does restore quite a bit of health. We don't really need health. But like, I don't actually use foods actually, but yeah, why not? Just like create it just for the weekly stuff. Okay, that should be done. And picking up them carrots. I don't really feel like talking to people. We'll start with the ones where we fight, but let's see how it goes. Bye. Bye.
Our bond is strong. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! I swear by my sword!
Hmm. Oh no!
Take it easy. I see everything. Hey! Stand with me. There is no escape. Everyone hold hands. Quietly now. Take it easy. Take it easy.
I guess we have to talk to this person. There's no way about it. No two ways about it, so. Or we could just go do something and not have to talk to them, but why not?
Take it easy.
Ooh, that's berries. Die. You'd like to die. Yeah, definitely. There's nothing for free here, mate. Okay. Skip, skip, skip. Because we have done this so many times, right?
Busted.
This may hurt a little. I see everything.
Dissipate. Quietly now.
Oh, wow. Guess that's it. Okay.
This
That's
blinding
done.
sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
Free primos is free primos. Yeah, let's go try out Navia. I've heard some good things about her. And, I'm not so sure because I really wanted to say for Raiden or Hutao constellations, so I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky and we can pop some lucky pulls. But let's go see what she does. So when Navia or other party members collect limited shards created by like crystallized reaction. Okay. 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 So if even if you have max stats, you could still hold on to the skill. And you'll still be able to pick up, I guess, for no reason though. But
Feeling lucky?
Hey there!
okay.
It's no good.
Nice and spicy.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
Boba, get them! Feeling lucky?
That's kind of interesting.
Nice
I
and
mean-
spicy.
Give up. I'm going in.
You're toast!
Submit.
Feeling lucky?
Yeah, I guess no
Coming
shot.
at ya. Attack! That's the way.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Racy.
Interesting, interesting. Obviously, rotation is wonky, but quite interesting. Must say, quite interesting. Oh man, this is gonna hurt. I'm probably gonna feel the need to pull for her. So yeah, it's all right. Well, we already know Ayaka, so
You can't run.
Absorption test.
Yeah.
oh come on.
Whirling snow. You can't run. Judgment.
Lights out. Swirl, Mark 2. Ready, steady, go!
Take flight. Kamisato art. Sometsu.
Oh no.
My apologies.
I'll protect us. Animal hypostasis emulate.
Punishment.
Come on, we can do it.
Take flight. Embrace the ice. Ah! Shiver.
Enhanced animal module 75. La, 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 la.
Rotations are very bad, but that's okay. Because hey, like yeah, do we really care? I mean, it's just a trial, so we could do it every single time until the next banner. So yeah.
Rain outlines your.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Oz, reveal thyself. Swirl, Mark 2.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night.
To ashes.
Stand clear.
Come at me, bro. Ooh, just
Animal test 6308.
You can't run.
A touch of frost.
Let's light it
From whence you came.
Eat this! Nice and spicy.
punishment. Yeah.
Swift and merciful. Submit for judgment.
I'm going in. Huh?
You're toast!
Spirit blade. Attack.
Shiver. You can't run.
Alright. Almost done. Oh, Candace. Haven't seen her in a while. It's been a while since we had Candace.
Let's light it up. Do your worst.
Stand clear.
Too easy.
Everybody stand back. Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75.
Here we go.
Yeah, absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh?
Animal hypostasis emulation. You're toast!
Grant us your blessing. Pin them down.
Absorption test.
Yeah. Still the way she was. Yeah, we can claim some primos. Some primos. Why didn't they add a claymore? Like, definitely add a claymore here. I'll be most welcome. I guess. Okay. What? Okay. Let's see, what's there? Okay, at least now it tells you, in terms of how many days it now takes for these items to come back, I guess. Or was it always that way? I don't know. Let's see, no more domains. That doesn't really tell you much. Oh, this one is unknown. Okay. I guess we can go discover that quickly. Should be a breeze. We can just do that just to get the primos. Let's go get the primos. Wow,
Take it easy.
they literally just spawned one right there. Okay. Oh my word. Missed. Without effort. Okay, but we're not gonna do this. Ooh, seagulls. Okay. Just went the primos.
Apologies. Busted.
Illusion shattered.
I'll settle this. The bond is strong.
Things are about to get dicey. Everyone hold hands.
The big
Cheers,
is here.
Oh my word.
This is Her Majesty's gift.
Torn to oblivion.
You're right.
There is no escape.
That is the Majesty's gift.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Shine down.
This is Her Majesty's gift. Yeah. It's the my son can be a Arrakis, so just ignore him. But definitely do.
Take it easy.
Haha, nailed him. Nailed him. Hope I can claim these rewards here. Cause goddamn, I've been holding on for a while. Offer. No. What do you mean? Why? Oh my word. What? So I can't offer? When will I be able to offer? Like, what the hell? Is there something that maybe needs to be done? Do I need to maybe finish the story quest? Maybe? Maybe. Wow. That is nuts. Let's see how many levels we can get today. I know that I always tend to run out. Oh gosh. Okay. Come on. Hey. Oh, come on. I don't want any of the weapons because I don't have wishes. And my pity is absolutely shocking. So could probably on like 35 or more. Hey, yeah, 35 thereabout. I don't know. I'm just gonna try for this woman. See. Maybe we get lucky. Oh my word, the bell of all worst things. Wow. Not even a character. That sucked. Okay. Oh my word, that... I say if I get the bell again, I will just stop push. Okay, never mind. Pointless. Try again. Still not. Don't need it. So no streamer like it all whatsoever. They can't even give me like... Hey, so we can exchange in 11 days. But I'm gonna try again. 2 pulls. Sucks when you broke and you can't make wishes. Sucrose. Okay. Clearly this place does not like me at all. Yeah. This place and MiHoYo don't like me at all. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh wait. Hang on. I have 3 wishes. Okay. Maybe if we look the other way, because it's not liking us. Come on. Okay, last one. Okay, that's just sad. But
Good
anyway,
All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the...
guess doesn't really matter. Although it hurts. It does hurt. I won't lie. It hurts. I just want to stay here and cry for a little bit. Hang on, let's go try. Yeah, let's go try the abyss. See if we can clear it. Okay.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
No, same all. Yes, that's a new thing. Dispatch again. Oh, what? You can do like a... Oh wow, it remembers. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty cool.
No wonder you were master.
Nice. Can I not like add all of them? Maybe? No, can't. They should increase that to like 5 or 6 or something like that.
Take your pick.
Is that,
You'll find
yeah,
second-rate items at
just
Wayne.
crazy. We're gonna max this out again very quickly. But it doesn't matter. Let's go bully Timmy's birds.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Timmy's not whole. We bully his birdies. And every other birdie. Oh wow, missed. And it's gone. Oh wow. Okay. Let's go do the abyss. Add more to the suffering. Add more to the suffering. Hmm. This might not work. It might not work. But we'll see. Okay. Did I like take Fisher? That is not what I wanted to do.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Shower me with praise. Let the world come alive.
Bow your head.
That is not what I wanted to do.
Be sanctified.
Oh my word, I'm gonna have to restart this.
Into the wind.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
As one with wind and cloud.
Yeah. That's not who I wanted to pick. Silly. Take Fisher. Wow. You know what? Let's go with something like this. See if this works.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Let my name echo in song.
Silence! The tides beckon.
Lightning, purify. Stand with me.
The wind knows me.
Let the world come alive.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
The bond is strong. me! Out of my way!
Oh no.
Be sanctified.
As one with wind and cloud.
Our bond is strong! Yoo-hoo!
Why isn't he dead yet?
world is already
Stabilize.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Come on out, right now. Emerge.
Scatter. I will have order. Flicker.
Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Emerge, right now.
This might hurt a little.
Right here, right now. Emerge.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Show them. Right here.
feel-
Emerge.
Yeah, he was not the right choice.
Committed to memory.
Come on out. Right here, right now.
Gather. Here you are.
Yeah, definitely I was not the right one for this. But
Into the wind.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Silence! Let the mighty be humble.
One with nature.
Get with me. I'll settle this.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Let my name echo in song.
Settle down.
Dissipate.
Bow your head.
oh my word. I'm gonna have so many restarts on this. It's not even gonna be funny. Okay. Take Baiju. Baiju.
Get with me.
The wind knows it. Clouds high. The birds come.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Silence! The tide is beckoning.
Out of my way. Dissipate.
Into the wind.
Let the world come alive.
Bow your head.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows it.
Get with me.
Silence! An oversight on my part.
Time to shine.
Into the wind.
I'll settle this. Your bond is strong.
Be sanctified.
No.
The wind knows me.
Dissipate. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song.
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled.
This guy already.
A bitter pill to swallow, taking a turn for the better.
This way for a little. Make yourselves at home.
There is no escape. Now
Come on.
you shall perish.
Mind the side effects.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Seems like an emergency.
The process of elimination.
Flicker.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Here you are.
There is no escape.
This way for a little.
Oh, we're gonna suffer. We are so going to suffer.
Stand with me.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Bow your head.
Come on.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Lightning terrified. Let the world come alive.
The wind knows me.
The tides beckon.
Stay away from me.
One with nature.
Our bond is strong. Strike a pose. Let my name echo in song.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Justice is blindsided. Let the mighty be humbled.
Don't really need it, but okay.
Remember, health comes first.
Shine down.
Grow. Share my knowledge.
Deflect.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Make yourselves at home.
Seems like an emergency.
Scatter.
Flicker.
Shine down.
A bitter pill to swallow.
This way for a little.
Here you are.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
The doctor will see me.
Illusion shattered.
Okay, now the hard part. Ooh,
One with nature.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. I'll settle this.
The wind knows it.
The tides beckon.
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Our bond is strong. Strike a pose.
okay, who's moving?
All right, my turn.
Oh wow.
One with nature.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive! How dare you!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled.
How brightly burns
Oh, out of my way! Dead with me!
The wind knows it.
Let my name be filling song! Stop that!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
I absolutely hate this guy.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Absolutely hate them. So is these ones. They're not any better.
Committed to memory, the Temple of Wisdom.
Taking a turn for the better. Mind the side effects.
Diffract.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Seems like an emergency. A bitter pill to swallow.
Just wait for a little. Share my knowledge.
Scatter.
Here you are.
Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Oh no, they
Taking a
killed my
turn for the
Raiden.
better. Mind the side effects.
Roll.
Diffract.
We don't care. We don't care. If they kill Raiden, we're just gonna finish it. And claim 50 Prima Gems. Hey, how you doing, Baker? Well. Well, we 36 star it, so that's okay. I guess we can proceed. To best. I guess. It's not same. Thank you. We still have quite a few of these hangouts that we need to do, so still quite a few of them. The rest is all complete. So yeah, I think that we done cleared the abyss, so we good. We can go and relax and enjoy the story. Well, given the fact that I still want to complete the quest, So maybe we do that quickly. Do the 3 quests. Yeah. Claim that. And we can't do anymore. They need to increase that, so we'll do those. Just quickly do those. Get 10 bottles.
A good newspaper should be a lighthouse of truth.
Yeah, we'll go beat stuff first. My goodness. Stupid fights.
Gotcha.
The disadvantage of playing on a controller.
Bond is strong. Yeah. Shine down.
So quiet.
I see everything.
Game's up. Time's over.
Make yourself a move.
Lightning purified.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Bye. Lost one. Oh, same. Fuck. Okay. Gosh, these people are demanding. Okay, let's see. Maybe if we talk to this lady, we'll be able to offer stuff in the content. Maybe, I don't know. Because really, I cannot hold on to all those. Okay. Hmm. Wow, okay. I'm gonna do some house cleaning, I guess. Hmm. People never want things to be, you know, just done out of, like, you just can't give people information for free. So she demands that you tell a person that she sent you. Yeah, kind of typical. Uh, really don't feel like reading all this, but anyway. Okay, evening, I guess. Right. Taking care of cats is tight. Oh, glow lady. But it was mentioned apparently that this was like an update, so maybe the font is just not ready yet. Who knows? Okay, so yeah, content not ready. I don't think it is. Don't know why. It's not ready. Should
Take
be
it easy.
ready. Oh man. Oh man. First, kill the bird. Kill that bird. Kill that bird. Miss that bird.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
That voice! It's Navia!
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson?
We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of. Stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson. Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well. Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date. Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
Whoa! Spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must be taking up most of your time, though, right?
Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off. And then, since Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
That does sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, want to take a look?
Let Paimon see. Wait. There's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself. I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
Well, now you know for next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important. Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip.
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for yourself? You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Oh, you mean the Aquabus, right? Like the Clementine line?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats. All right, follow me. I'll take you there.
Getting on a boat, eh?
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub, so there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. thing. The aqua bus is so convenient. It's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head. But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his mind, good luck getting him to change it. From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Huh. Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way. He was just... not very agreeable.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
All right, then let's head out.
Waving the tires together. That sounds interesting.
It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Okay.
Nadia, what was your mother like as a person?
Then Paimon doesn't waste time.
Oh, Paimon, sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth, so you probably don't remember her at all.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws. My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all.
Oh man, there's
It's
many
hard for me
there.
to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her. But sometimes I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning. So, I will always associate the line with her in my heart. Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving, the fact won't change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward. Always. But no matter what, we can't change the past. But I tell myself that I need to keep looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula. I've got to keep my chin up. We've reached the shore. Let's go. I'll show you the new Poisson.
Navia, do you think she's doing all right? Okay, Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy shouldering so much by herself.
Paimon doesn't ask us if we're doing alright. But kill birds. Let me quickly take a break. I need to take a quick break. We'll be back in a bit. And
Navigating the world's a
continue where
whole
we
lot
left
easier
off,
with a few
right?
different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Okay, we back. Back in the mix. Let's continue.
Boss, you're back! Traveler in Paimon, welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson. But since my father was known as Callus the Unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him. But now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus and everything they did.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble. Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town and the people.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
Mm-hmm. We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus. But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now. Hey, you! Come over here with me.
Definitely not wasting time, is she?
Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callus, and I'll be Clementine. Didn't you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner. Florent, let's grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss. I'll go get the camera.
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas? Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone. So, I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
This pose! It makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious golden age.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person? If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else. By that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate.
Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callus look too tall next to the lady.
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
A happy pose? You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
Could one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs?
It's a lot of posing.
That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it, let's try something else. We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right. Paimon's all out of brain juice now, too.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups. Man, if I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time. Oh, outfits! Ugh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me, and she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too. I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift. But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
We could have just done that from the start. Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Navia! Florent, guess who's back?
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought. After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home. You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
And this guy is?
Let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago. But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case, a lot of things have happened in Poisson since then. First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
I don't recall
helpers.
Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her.
Humble again as always, I see. Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people. Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
No, he doesn't know.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Malus and Melissa, dead. They're just gone? Malus. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey!
Touchy moment right there.
Together.
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina. I can understand how he feels.
Let's sit down somewhere. so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
And that man's ball. Oh. Coulter.
All of this. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real. It all really happened. Has the world gone mad?
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. Everything he had, the Spina gave to him. It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network. We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
Romu?
Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent
That's
should
quite
remember him.
catchy.
You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the Aquabus lines. Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships. Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Ugh. And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
Oh, that's a good point. If Callus was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh yeah, it eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia, boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that. He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice, and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our
Hey, like I
side,
did with
it was
Wise, like
pretty
every
smooth
day.
sailing for a good many
Wow.
years. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callus's side.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeo's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion. They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
So, they thought she had betrayed them? But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side. Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callus began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on, Romeo and his people cut ties with the Spina, and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again. Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeo had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeo's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk? I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now. I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
In that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
Of course. That's fine by me.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go.
Teleporting time. Okay, well.
Take it easy. Yeah. Hit.
But this game still looks good, I won't lie.
Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Bouncy, 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 bouncy. First.
quietly now. Take it easy.
Stand with me.
Gotcha.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break. Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard. And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse. Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Paimon.
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons? Paimon's been dreaming of them.
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this. Okay, the stove's looking good. And as for the ingredients, seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two most important ingredients of all. Oh, would you? Oh, but it would be too much to ask you to go on a trip just for those.
We should contribute to making the macaron too. Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so she should have some stuff on hand.
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to you. As long as we have some sweet flours and wheat, I can start the baking.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone.
Kind of sounds like my setup. Makeshift.
Ah, how did it go? You've all done your part. Just...
Whoa, these macarons look and taste magnificent! Your cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh, it's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so... Oh, yeah, I see. Is that why you have to always stay on the road?
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down. Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter, and enjoy every moment we spend together.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water in celebration of this moment.
Doesn't that water have primordial sea water, whatnot? But I guess it's safe to drink, so it doesn't matter.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join in on the...
May your travels go smoothly, may the Spina continue to grow, and may our friendship last until the end of time. All set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away.
Oh yeah, man.
Take it easy.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
The Demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. Oh, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so used to calling her Demoiselle. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads. There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Can someone
Man, they don't
remind me
even
again
let you
why
into
Adele
the
wants
shop.
to join the Spina?
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person. She said she used to be terrified of Papa, so as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well. But the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her. Yeah, you could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time. She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
Is something up, Traveler? Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Maybe we get to kick some butts, yeah?
Paimon saw them too. They headed up.
Stop right there! Propagate!
Grab him.
We knew you were going to be difficult!
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Brothers? There's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out!
Oh yay. That low.
Watch out! Our bond is strong.
I see everything.
Now, talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
I don't
If
trust
you
this
thought
man.
they stood any chance against us,
To be honest.
you were sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula. We were discovered and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
Get revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's followers, are you?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day. Too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp, but so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway. Seeing you like that just really ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our heads.
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him. I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understood?
Yeah, we'll
All
nuke
right.
your ass. That's
get it.
right.
Come on, let's go.
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. Moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation. Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has no place in today's Spina di Rosula.
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to talk. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeu's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men, then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Man, I don't
Yeah,
like this
those
guy.
guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. It's getting late already, so why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? We can head back to Poisson tomorrow. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Cendre again? Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used to it. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks though. Betcha there'll be people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
Huh. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
Paimon expressing a god nature. Wow.
Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it. You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendre? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Oh, Paimon, sorry! Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all.
I was just kidding. Be on your way now.
It's taking him so
Okay.
Hello? Are you asleep yet? Oh, no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest. Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything. Don't worry, you don't have to do any actual fishing if you're too tired. Just think of it as keeping me company. How does that sound? Okay,
Shame.
let's go to
Now,
the
this
fishing
sounds
spot.
like she's going through a lot. I honestly can relate. Life can be hard. Alright, so quickest way there. And we want people that can swim. I choose. Whee!
How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you attentively watching the float, and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler?
Yeah.
That's how I feel as well. To me, I'm happy as long as I catch some fish.
Shouldn't matter, right, how you do
mainly
it?
shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother, as well as the rest of the Spina. My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malus and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Malus come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Mm-hmm. Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
Another Paimon.
Why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
You want Paimon to help too? You didn't attach a hook to your line?
That's pretty interesting.
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day. We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Oh, never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today. See you tomorrow. So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
Huh.
Come on.
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See? This guy gets it!
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Oh, nice. We got a new fishing rod. Okay. That's pretty cool. Thought those clowns would still be here somewhere. Guess not. Alright.
Adele, we're back. We brought you a gift from the court too.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss!
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's been a while!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case. I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
You're really amazing! And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too! What's in this thing? Can I look?
Of course. Go ahead.
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform! Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it! Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia! I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can!
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
They have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their explosives?
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeu and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson!
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to you? If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground. Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
I don't trust this man.
Watch out, boss!
I knew it. I knew it.
What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, are you with Romeu too? Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas. And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you. Only you, Navia.
You
Man, this man got
me.
issues.
Romeu promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeu has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson. But I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little. And it was all because of you, Navia. Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Melusan Silver died because of you. And so many more dead. Everyone dead, all because of you.
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was in Act 2?
Now you're catching on. I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened and resolving to apologize to Malus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aqua bus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you.
God damn it, man.
I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
Don't listen to him, boss! He's just spouting nonsense!
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care about you at all? Have you ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing? Have you ever considered that maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came?
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Yeah, looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. But is that really why they support me? Is their kindness real?
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia, and my mom loves her too! I don't know how to explain it, but I like her, and that's that!
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now! You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself!
Get out of the way, Florent! I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to! Boss, there's no time for this! Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried!
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where I am. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
Yeah, kick his butt. Kick his butt.
Feeling lucky? Watch out!
Oh.
Hey there! Fire! Well, with rocks. This one's got your name on it! Hiya!
That's right.
Florent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly, and don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it! Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know, but I have to go.
Let's hurry up there! We have to protect the Clementine line! If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
Quietly now.
Shower me with flame! Stand with me!
Here comes the catch. Busted.
They certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Oh.
This way! I'll settle this! Yoo-hoo!
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. How can we disable it? Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff. Huh? There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it for? Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one of the people we just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find.
Find that key.
Oh, you found it! That's amazing! That should do it, right? Navi and Florent should be able to relax now. Oh, you're right. They could have set explosives elsewhere, too. Let's go.
The hell's that? Oh no. God damn it.
They're gonna bury Priscilla!
She just used her geo skills.
Great work, partner! Just leave the rest to me!
Watch out, Nadia! You can't block them all!
Block? I'm doing this the Spina way!
Alright, that's a dope cutscene.
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to. Please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse. All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We won, Nadia! We saved everyone! And you were so cool!
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time. It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well. Seems like Romeu really went all in on this mission. If If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all, too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
Got
Why
it.
don't they just go after
That's
the
good
guy?
at least. Coulter, I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now.
Man's
And that
going
makes
back to
them
prison.
appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula. But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Thank you, Navia.
Man, I kicked his ass into the ocean. Let him drown.
As I thought. Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person. Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left. Traveler, I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better after taking a break?
I feel quite
And
a
we've
bit
been
better.
partners since the
But
case
I
against
should
Charles.
probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner.
This is softy
I
that hits
said
hard
some
though.
weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me. I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
That's right.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a
Can't
confession
live.
as well.
Definitely
There's
can't live on
something
based
that
on
I've
what
been
people
keeping
say
from you as
or
well,
think.
boss. Please, follow me. Everything is already prepared.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Surprise, surprise. Oh well, guess we can just vent down. I say gone are the days when you used to get chests hidden and dig sites and all that. These days you get none of that. Well, you get a few, but it's not as it used to be. I bet they got
Why
the
is everyone
statue.
gathered here? And what's this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before, so I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
Unveil the present of what's to come in the future. God damn. That's too dope. That is too dope.
This is... Papa, Mother, and
That
me.
is too dope.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow. This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Looks like Madam
Even though
Pink.
Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I
Reuse
don't know what
assets.
Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We're gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
That's what we believe as well.
Thank you so much, everyone. Then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support for what it is. This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
Alright. Here we go. That's that.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself up again and become a more reliable president for all of you. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier. I'm sure everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems trivial to others, but they themselves can never obtain. To me, that would be a family portrait. I've always been super jealous of other people's family photos. I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. Especially not like this. It seems like I'm not such an unlucky person after all.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
I really wanted to get a shot. That's like this.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So, before we kick off the stream, just go try the domain. I think. Where the hell is it? It's not this one. Let's see. Yeah, that's the one. Let's see. We'll get.
Our bond is strong.
If we'll get something decent. Man, doesn't matter, right? Whatever it may be. Okay. Oh, this is cool. It's the right day.
Stand with me. Let the world collide.
Things are about to get dicey.
Scatter!
Lightning terrified.
Flicker.
You're a strong
Our
one.
bond is strong.
Yeesh. Yeah, let's try a different team. See if this team works. Hmm. characters they will gain back. Okay.
Solidify!
Let's light it up! Let my name echo in song!
Let's roll!
Everybody stand back!
Who wants some of this? Attaboy!
Ita is terrible though.
Let's light it up! Huh?
Wow. Wow.
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Going in! Let's light it up!
Bam! It's showtime!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Yoo-hoo!
My Ito is so useless. Wow. This is just so horrible. Okay, sure, this can work on of peace on Kakami. Dang. Okay, we're gonna Jesus. Wow. Okay. So that is so useless. So useless. Go take that.
Let's light it up!
I will have order!
Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive! Huh? Everybody stand back!
Let's roll! Oh, coming through!
Oh no.
Solidify!
Bad Ito. Yeah, my ether's terrible, but still okay. Yes. Okay. Maybe. Oh wow. Okay, we can take that. Definitely can keep that. Looks like the first piece. First decent piece that will roll to defense.
Gather! This is order!
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it!
Attaboy! Who wants some of this? Ha! Ha! Bam! Cha!
Shower me with praise! Ah!
Let's roll!
Sacrifice for a good piece. Okay. Wow. Never mind. It seems that one piece can actually get somewhere. That's a flower, right? Yeah. Enhance the next tier. Okay, HP. Wow. This new method is actually quite good. Won't lie. Attack. Oh, okay. Crit. Actually, this will be a pretty okay guest starting piece for Navia. Yeah, we don't have any items to use. Ito. Not bad. Not bad. Anyways, guys, this has been the live stream, and we will be back tomorrow during Lord knows what, because this does definitely feel like a filler update. There isn't much. There's no new region or new area or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but definitely we're gonna have to try and do something. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow, but we're gonna do something. Hopefully. Oh, maybe we can guard with the bang on our single pull. Yeah, definitely. Wow. Okay. That's it. Have yourself a good night. To those that it's
Don't underestimate the beetle. They can be some of the toughest little guys around.
Been good.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Want to know what's on this beetle's diet? Sweat and tears, that's what! That's how it gets stronger! I think we can all learn something from that.
Yeah, we hope to get stronger, definitely. Have a good night, peeps.